it's Say Near 25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft adventure. So in the last episode, we finished, I think, apart from where we have one more share stone placed down, we finished, well, we probably really didn't, but anyway, we finished exploring around more of our cave. And I decided, since we ended up back here at the end of last episode anyway from that exploration, I decided, why don't we just finally go through this water cave? So we're going to flick that onto ourselves, our turtle helmet there, so we can breathe longer under the water. And I got food and everything else that we need. And yeah, without further ado, let's get in here and check and see. Because I think it looked like this went decently big. Yes. Okay, I was going to say this. I was about to be disappointed for a second. So I was like, this looks incredibly small. But I couldn't remember which direction it frayed out from. But it does go out quite a bit. So let's go take a look-see. And this music right now is perfect for being under the water, I think, personally. But I hope everybody's having a good day today, though. Today is Saturday. Yes, it is. It's Saturday. So I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm sure everybody's on summer vacation by now. You guys probably started your summer vacation while I was in my little depressive hiatus. Or I should say depression-filled hiatus, whatever English I want to use. But yes, you guys probably are all on summer vacation now if you're in school. So I hope you're enjoying yourselves and relaxing after your well-earned vacation has started. Dig in here so I can get some air. And for those of you that are working, I hope work's been going well and you're enjoying the weekend off, if you're off for the weekend. Which I forgot that song had that drop like that. It low-key jump scared me, I'm not gonna lie. I would assume that most places are definitely off this weekend, you know, for the long weekend for the holiday, which is really nice. So, oh, are we about to break out into the ocean? No way we are. Well, not into the ocean, into a river. Oh no, to the ocean. Oh, there's one of our defensive towers. That's so crazy. Okay. That's actually really cool, though. Alright, let's get back down here, though. I really hope that this water cave doesn't end up being a dud. That'll be kind of upsetting if it does. Cause like we've had it here just chilling for so long while we've been doing other things. Like if it turns out to actually be a dud, I might actually laugh, to be fair. I'll be upset, but I actually might laugh just because we've had it sitting for so long. With that share stone just chilling there waiting to get explored. Oh wow, yeah, I think we're done. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, because we've looped. That actually is kind of funny, though, I'm not gonna lie. In its own funny little kind of way, that actually is sort of funny. But actually, really quick, like, I want to go back over to the area where we got up to the surface, because it looked like there was another way for us to go. What way was that? How did we get there? I already lost it. Was it this way? I think it was. Yeah. Because if I go up and then if I cut back to, or once I get up to here, if I cut, oh wait, no, I went too far up. if we go down, yeah, right there. If we stay up a little bit of a ways, I wonder where this goes. Is this different or is this the same? This looks different. Oh, I need air again. Let's see what this has to offer us. Well, I guess I could have said show for us there. Either one. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not, because there's more glow squids. Oh, no. It is. Alright, let's see. Where does this lead us? Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. Maybe the glow squid was trying to tell us that that was the way to go. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. It wasn't. It was him just trying to tell us that there's nothing new. Well, that's kind of upsetting that the water cave's a dud. Because it's been there for so many freaking episodes now. Oh well. At least we finally checked it out. Because I believe over this way is nothing, right? Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from drowning, but we're about to leave, so I don't care. Alright. Well. I guess, let's see. Well, now I'm kind of at an impasse. Because I don't want to just leave this share stone here, but I also don't want to walk home, you know? Because it's a long way home. So I guess with screw it, it don't matter. We'll just leave the share stone there. Okay, let's switch our equipment back up, and so now we can start exploring around here. And see what's shaking and baking over this way. Because if I remember correctly, there's a lot to explore this way. Oh yeah. A lot to explore this way. Okay. Oh, well. Not much this way, anyway. Oh my goodness. So I don't know, as I often mention, because you guys know I love baseball, so I talk about it all the time. And, but I don't know how many of you guys are Dodgers fans out there. I would hazard a guess not that many, because everybody loves to hate the Dodgers for some reason. Probably because we're goated. But anyway, I don't know how many of you guys are Dodgers fans, but Clayton Kershaw, well, regardless of if you're a Dodgers fan or not, it actually is still an amazing accomplishment, and it is still history being made. Clayton Kershaw got his 3,000th career strikeout the other night, which was really freaking cool. And he became just the 4th left-handed pitcher in baseball history to do it, which is even cooler. So I thought that was really awesome, and it was cool. He was able to do it at home too, in front of the home crowd. Because I mean, like, that's gotta be so much more meaningful. I didn't make a freaking shield, damn it. That's gotta be so much more meaningful not only to him but to the fans too, like for him to do it at home instead of doing it on the road. I mean, either way, phenomenal achievement, and it would be freaking lit whether it was at home or not. But like, you know, it's definitely cooler if you do that sort of thing in front of the home stadium fans, you know. All right, let me run back to this share stone really quick and blitz home so that I can make myself a gosh darn shield. I don't know why every time I don't like my shield breaks and I have to go back to, like, you know, restock on equipment or whatever, or, you know, empty out my inventory, get more food, whatever the case may be, I always forget the damn shield. And I don't know why. I don't remember how much wood it is. Is it 6? Haha! Look at that. I remembered it on my first try. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, back we go. Alright, I guess we could start heading down into this big pit here. Is there a way to go straight down? No, but I could just, we could do this. That would be fine. Oh, shit. And, last weekend, the Cup Series, well, not just the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series was also, but they were racing down in Atlanta, and Chase Elliott won in front of, at his home track, which was the second time he's won there, actually, within, like, out of, like, I think the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, 3 years, I think it was. I think, was it 20, or was it 3? Was it 22 or 23 when he won? I can't remember. It was a couple years ago, anyway. Regardless, but still cool that he won, though. He was already, like, way good on points as far as, like, the chase was concerned and everything. So I wasn't overly worried about, you know, him making it to the playoffs, but obviously, you know, securing it with a win, that's you can't beat that. So, and Bowman had a good points day, which is good. He finished in 3rd. Ultimately ended up pushing Chase to the win, which was, Jesus Christ, man. This is like Mob Central down here. Oh my god. Well, obviously, I know all the zombies are here because of the spawner, but holy fucking Christ, man. Dog, where are all these freaking mobs coming from? Fuck you, creeper. Oh, that wasn't even a zombie spawner. Where the fuck did they all come from then? Bruh, Spider, if you don't fuck off. Jesus, good lord. That moment when you forget where your stuff is on your scroll wheel, or like in your hotbar rather, and you scroll your scroll wheel the wrong freaking way because you're not paying attention. Oh my god. That's crazy. I've never seen that happen before a day in my life in all of the time that I've played this game. This would be a great place. Like, if we would have just found this, like, to start the season, this would be a great place to set up a grinder. Wow. That's wild. I've never in my life seen two, mob spawners generate that close together before. Oh, well, thank you, Creeper. You uncovered some diamonds for me. A diamond for me. Ooh, more diamonds. Wasn't there a skeleton over here? Oh, there he is. I was like, where did he go? Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have seen that before, ever. Two mob spawners literally spawning, like, quite literally right next to each other. That was actually really freaking cool. To me. Hello, Indie Man. Give me a pearl, please. Aw, he didn't drop me a pearl. But, Mr. Indie Man, I said please. Where's my pearl? Freaking Enderman. They're so greedy with their pearls sometimes. I really can't complain, though, because didn't we have, like, a stretch a little bit ago where we got, like, I think, like, 5 or 6 Endermen to drop Ender Pearls in a row or something like that? It was something kind of similar to that anyway, or 3 or 4 at least. We had a set of them, or a string of them in a row. I do remember that. This cave looks really freaking cool, by the way. Is my game on? Yes, it is. Okay. But they're racing in Chicago this weekend. It's for it's the street race this weekend. So it'll be interesting. It'll be really freaking cool if Bowman can go back to back. Because he won last year. It was very, very stressful, to say the least. But he did win. Frick. I will say though, I said this the last year when it happened, and I'm still pretty confident that it is true. If Reddick didn't kiss the wall out of I don't remember what turn it is, but if Reddick didn't kiss the wall on the entrance of I think it's I don't remember the corner number, but I think it's going to the back stretch. If Reddick didn't kiss that wall on entry, I'm pretty sure he was beating Bowman. Because Alex was on that same straightaway. Granted, he was like halfway down it and approaching the next turn, but I think that's only like the halfway point, maybe roughly, of the track. And like there's a lot more braking zones and corners and stuff after that point. And with the strategy that Alex and Greg Ives were using, they stayed out on wets when the track arguably was all good for slicks, but they did it to keep the track position more so than anything else. And Reddick was on slicks, and on top of the fact that by that point Bowman had the wets on for quite a while as it was anyway, so they were worn. Wets wear down even faster on dry pavement because they're like ultra, like, I guess for those of you that are like race fans, I guess the best way I could describe wet tires is they're like ultra soft tires. So, you know, you have your main 3 compounds of slicks. You have soft, medium, and hard. I would say the best way to describe wets is to say that they're super soft or ultra soft tires. they'll be fine while the road is wet, but once the road starts to dry, you better find wet quick, or they're gonna burn up quick. And obviously, in that sort of instance, slicks would have a much stronger grip advantage, which even if Bowman had had fresh wets, Reddick would have still had the speed and the grip advantage being on slicks. But the fact that he was on worn wets made it even worse. It was like a double whammy of going slower. And it was like, I think he had like, it was like with 10 to go or 5 to go or something like that, he had about like, I don't know, a very, very massive lead over Reddick. It was big. Like, on any normal given circumstance, it would have been, oh yeah, the only way he's losing this is if he spins out, or if he wrecks or something, or runs out of gas somehow, or something happens. That's the only way he's losing this race. But due to the tire mismatch, Reddick was running so much faster each lap. So on the last lap, they were like only, I think at most, when Bowman took the white flag, I think there was only like a 5-second gap between them. It was so fucking stressful. I was sitting there, I'm like, he's not gonna be able to do it. I was like, unless he makes that car like 100 feet wide, there's no way. And I was like, and I was like back timing the lap from the start finish line all the way through to the start finish line, right? Obviously. And I was like, I think even if he does make this thing 100 feet wide, there's no way he can defend Reddick for winning this race because of how fast he's closing and the grip difference and everything. So even I had kind of, you know, and obviously that's one of my guys that I'm betting against there. But even I had kind of like, you know, relinquished the fact that it wasn't happening. But I was incorrect, thankfully, because Reddick kissed the wall on the entrance of the whatever corner it is going on to the backstretch, and Bowman, you know, he never recovered from that. I mean, because he slowed down so much, and you know, Bowman obviously was keeping his same pace up that he had been doing. So, by that point, you know, Reddick just wasn't able to close in to catch him again because there wasn't enough time left. And that was the most clutch win, because like it was such a much needed win. It was like almost unreal, and it sucks that he got bounced out of the playoffs in the way that he did, because I thought that was a bunch of BS too. But you know, is what it is. I guess it's last year, but hopefully he'll be able to repeat and win Chicago again and go back to back. I think that'll be kind of cool, because he's looking good on points, but he's not looking good on points at the same time. Like I said, he did have a good points day in Atlanta last week, which was much needed and is obviously really good, but I think he's still sitting 15th in points, and he's only like 50 points, I think, above the cut line. So if two new drivers win in the next like 7 weeks or whatever, then he'll be out purely just based off of that, unless he starts like really racking in points and people ahead of him start not getting any. But if he can be one of the 2 new people to win over the next couple weeks, then he'll be locked in and it won't matter. So we'll have to see, because it just sucks that he's even in this position, because they've been having a great year. Apart from getting the wins, they've been having a great year. But like starting with the Coke 600, they had like 3 weeks in a row where they got wrecked and they were taken out of the race, not by their own accord, or whatever the word is. There's a word for it, not by their own whatever the word is. You guys know what the word is, I'm sure. You're all way smarter than me. But obviously, you know, DNFs don't really net you a lot of points, especially when they're early in the race, like all of his were. So, you know, he's been kind of getting some momentum back the past couple weeks, which is really good. So I'm hoping that that can carry on and, you know, either propel them to a win or just they can just stay steady enough on the points to be able to still make it to the playoffs. We found a whole new freaking cave. This is actually insane. Like, we've genuinely found a whole new freaking cave. I got my bets on that one winning. Oh yeah, this one's cooked. Oh yeah, this one's so cooked. Oh, he's coming back. Oh yeah, okay, I knew that one was gonna be cooked. Could you imagine though if he would have made the comeback? That would have been kind of nuts if he made the comeback though. Is that sand? I can't believe we found a whole new freaking cave though. That's nuts, dude. It's actually freaking nuts. And there's a whole freaking lake in the middle of this cave too. I don't know if it actually goes anywhere or not. It doesn't look like it, but you never know though. Alright. Well, let's I guess we'll just carry on this way then. Definitely been blowing through these torches though, that's for sure. I probably should start mining some more coal, because I think I actually am running decently low back at home. I think I only have, or back at the base camp rather. I think I only have like a stack left. I could just go back home and grab more though, because it's not like we don't have like 700,000 pieces of coal at home. And I mean, realistically speaking, we only need to worry about this for 2 more episodes anyway, so. Wow, that's a beefy vein. My goodness. Is that still more? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, this is a whole nother vein? Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, my goodness. That was lit. Okay. That looks like a whole nother can of worms, so we're gonna go back this way. Did I just go around in a circle? I think I did. Low-key. Oh, okay. Dead end. You'll have to see it. Okay. Let's carry on this way then. Holy crap, we got all the way back up to another freaking stack of coal. That's how much coal there was down there. I wasn't even clocking that. That's crazy, man. Whoa, he's got a shovel. Ow. Oh, I didn't even see that piece. RIP to that coal. That honestly looks like it might be a water cave, but at the same time, I don't really want to, you know, go through it. I know, right? Crazy. Aiden doesn't want to explore a water cave. Is he feeling okay? He loves water caves. I know, guys. I know. It's just because we're getting close to the end of not only the mining episodes, but the series also. Like we got 2 more episodes of mining after this, and then it's the end game. No pun intended. Which that's actually kind of wild for me to say out loud also. Holy crap. Can't believe we're finally getting to the end of this season. It is a little sad when you think about it like that, but also, as I always say, that means that it brings us one step closer to Minecraft Generations, which is going to be so freaking cool. Oh, okay, well I guess we go back down now. That, wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, frick, how did I get here? Oh, no. Was it the water? No, I didn't come through the... Oh, no. How did I... Oh, no. How did I get here? Was it this way? I hope it was this way. Please tell me it was this way. Oh, good, it was this way. Okay. Okay. Let's get all this water plugged up, though. And, oh my goodness. Another mine shaft. This is like the 4th mine shaft that I found. That's so nuts, dude. Oh, let's block that up too. I know it's not going to flow anymore because the water and the lava met to put that block of cobblestone there, but let's just not even chance it, right? Mineshaft. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, let's go check this place out. Oh, this is a pretty big looking mineshaft. I like the sounds of this. I mean, sure, why not, right? Not much interesting in that chest other than the Depth Strider book. Not that that's very interesting because it's only Depth Strider 1, but still. And obviously we have literally no use for it either. I don't know if they changed the game to where the poison spider. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I don't know if they changed the game in some of the recent updates to where poison spiders don't poison on easy mode anymore. But like that's so super chill that they don't, because that was so freaking irritating. Like I definitely will not ever complain that they did that. Okay. So where do I get down? Oh, that's not how. Yeah, okay, there we go. That works, I guess. Ooh. Well, hello. That's a nice healthy vein of diamonds right there. Oh wait, now we're out of the mine shaft and we're back in the cave. I mean, I guess. Why not, right? Why is there a torch there? Oh god, where is this? Oh no. Oh god, here we go again. It's time for everybody's favorite game show. Where's Aiden? On today's episode of Where's Aiden, he's going to struggle to try to figure out where he's at because he doesn't know why there's torches there when there are torches there. Oh, I know. We're literally right back above where we just were, aren't we? Okay. Yes, we are. Okay. Wow. Look at that, folks. Aiden actually found out where he was in a matter of seconds. It is a new record. Tell him what he's won, Jerry. I don't know. He's never won before, so I didn't think we'd get this far. All right. Thank you, Jerry. You guys, I don't know if that's a good game show host impression or not, but that's the best I can, you know, that's the best you're gonna get from me as far as that's concerned, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm necessarily cut out for the whole game show life, you know. But we'll see what we can do. But nonetheless, though, I do think that it's probably a great place to wrap this part up here as we reach this dead end. So let me get back to the mine shaft and we'll continue exploring around there next time, methinks. Or we could go through this cave, I don't know. We'll get it figured out. But either way, let's get back to the mine shaft so at least I somewhat know where I'm at. Alrighty, there we go. Well, with that being said, guys, like I said, if you didn't, I think it's a great place to wrap this part up here. So, if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next... Yeah, that's what your dumbass gets. Interrupting my intro. How rude. And as I was saying, guys, before I was really interrupted there, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.